Are the City Edition jerseys gonna be fire this year? Who knows, but we got the leaks. These aren't official just yet, but likely it might be it. First one we got is the Atlanta Hawks. So they got the script going upwards. I kind of like that. They got the baby blue from the old days. You got some peach and black trim. Above the jock tag, we got lift as we fly, and that sounds like something a bird would do, so it goes with the Hawks theme. Not bad. Down here, Boston Celtics. Okay, they hit on the old Statement Edition jersey with the black. This with the puke green. I don't know. So you got two types of greens. You got that dark green, and then you have that puke green, and then they do that like diamond basket weave formation on the side, which I liked last year. But man, this color is throwing me all the way off. Has the Celtics ever worn a highlighter green color in the past? I don't know. Then we got the Brooklyn Nets, and it looks like they're working with Cause again, which is a Brooklyn-based artist. They went with the funky script, and then they kind of had that camo that they had last year. But last year they had all like super colorful. This one, gray, I kind of liked it. A little more toned down. Ooh, look at Charlotte. They are so creative. So what they did is used an old design and just changed the script in the front. It used to say Buzz City, now it's Charlotte, and they put a CLT. That thing always makes me laugh. Disgusting in the brain. I was being sarcastic about being creative. Next, we got the Chicago Bulls, and they went with the white base with, what, cream on there? Home of your Chicago Bulls. It looks like they're paying tribute to the stadium. United Center. Don't know the exact things, but it looks like bronze accents, which appear to be homage to Michael Jordan's statue in the concourse. I haven't been to United Center, so I can't tell. I don't know how to feel about it. When you look at Chicago and you think about the team, you just think about the iconic Michael Jordan jersey, the red, the black with the pinstripes. I don't think of it being like a white colorway like this. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. Then we go to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I love the land concept, but they're reusing the land all the time, so I'm kind of getting bored with that. Way back when, they had a baby blue and black jersey, so they went with the baby blue colorway. They got the land here, and then you have, ooh, kind of different Cavaliers logos, and like, ooh, I like that. I kind of want to see that in person. So above the jock tag, you got Cleveland Cavaliers, and it says what? Designed by? I don't like this huge, gigantic block on there, and it looks plain, but maybe this is not the finished product. So we'll see this. We'll see what this looks like. Then we got the Dallas Mavericks, and oh, they forgot to put some color on here. But it looks like they used last year's script. Okay, Leon Bridges, so music again. The side panel looks very interesting, but basically last year's was a black version. Looks like they just flipped it, changed the side panels. Some people might call it really plain or boring, but I don't know. This might have some potential. I don't know why I'm envisioning it so much better. All right, we got Denver Nuggets. They're back to the 5280. So that's supposed to be above sea level. How much feet? No colors. You got Denver Nuggets. Of course, you put the team name down there. Got the rainbow colorway, which I kind of like this funky design on the side, but man, I hate this 5280. Not my thing. I stared at this and I was like, what's the team name? 5280? Like, if someone saw this that never watched basketball, they're like, oh, is that the 5280s? No. I don't know. Not feeling that one at all. Then we go Detroit Pistons. So looks like they went with the bad boys concept. Last year, I thought it looked pretty clean. Instead of a dark colorway, it looks like that cream base, orange, black. This might be really clean, actually. I mean, the only thing is that the Pistons suck, but this might turn out really good. So that means if they suck, and they don't sell out of these, we might be able to get these cheap, but these look nice. I just wish they had a better roster. And then we go here. We got Golden State Warriors. All right, I am thrown all the way off. Not sure what's going on here. Golden State Warriors. This script looks funky. I wonder what the storytelling is here. You got the Golden Gate Bridge. Red? Guess they've used red in the past. They've used yellow, but I'm very confused. Very. Then you got Houston Rockets, H-Town. They used it on a City Edition on the baby blues before. I kind of like this on the white base jersey. I think this might turn out well with black, red trim. Hakeem, Clyde Drexler, believe it again. They didn't reinvent the wheel. They just went with the old concept, but I think it'll look better on this jersey compared to the baby blue. I wasn't a big fan of that. I think this is gonna look really good, actually. Then we got Indiana Pacers. Ooh, super creative. You know, they just made everything new. Basically, they flipped the colorway. Last year was black. I mean, I liked the black colorway last year, but lack of creativity, nothing changed down here. They just flipped it. They ran out of ideas here. Nice, you got the Los Angeles Clippers. And so they were really creative and just flipped the colors. Last year was navy blue. They had clips on the front. No creativity. I actually didn't like this one last year, but that's what it looks like. Los Angeles Lakers, Lake Show. I kind of like it. Put the nickname on there. Lake Show, gradient change, purple and black. I mean, they stayed within the Lakers realm. I'm not mad at it. I am not mad at it. Then we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, I like the script. I do like the script. It looks like baby blue with some like gold kind of trim. Let's see, 50th anniversary, the ABA's Memphis Sounds. Okay, all right, now I know. But it's gonna be weird seeing the Grizzlies wear red. All right, let's see, Miami Heat, man, super creative. They said, hey, let's do last year, flip it and reverse it. Missy Elliott for those young kids. I kind of didn't like the Heat culture from last year. I thought it was pretty plain and boring. More of the same. Let's see what the jock tag is. The main thing is. Not a big fan of these. Then we got the Milwaukee Bucks. So they went with blue again. They're doing that often. It looks like lakes symbolize connection between Lake Michigan. They're doing too much of the lake. I know it's hard to do one every year, but maybe you shouldn't do it every year. All right, let's see. Timberwolves. Okay, so I know last year was really popular. They kind of flipped it again and white base jersey. And then I kind of like the design up here. I know I am a stickler for creativity. I like the look, but I also knock it because they're not really doing much. They just flipped it. 10,000 Lakes. I've seen it a ton before. And then we got New Orleans Pelicans. It looks like a Mardi Gras jersey. Look, you got bones on there? Is it because of voodoo stuff? This looks like a New Orleans jersey. I like it. They're playing into it. You got to. What else? Mardi Gras is like the big thing out there when you think of New Orleans party. I like it. Let's see. Voodoo-like font. See? Without even knowing the backstory, voodoo. I like it. When I think about a city edition jersey, you want to like put the city in the forefront and tell a story about the city. I like this. Then we got the New York Knicks. Nike, Nike, Nike. My goodness. So last year's colorway, flipped it. I mean, it might look clean still, but it is what it is. Oklahoma City Thunder. It really reminds me of the old Warriors logo, but what is this? Let's see. I don't know. We'll see what the storytelling they got on this. Orlando Magic. Again, last year's, flipped it, turned it white. I liked last year's, but yeah, lack of creativity. It might look clean on the court. It could easily be an association jersey, or is it an icon? One of the two. All right, so this one, Philadelphia 76ers. It was a couple years ago's concept, and basically it's the Spectrum Center. Flipped it. It was navy blue, flipped it. Lack of creativity, brotherly love down there. Put a Philly cheesesteak on there. Phoenix Suns, okay. Looks like the All-Star jersey. I like it. Whoever's doing Phoenix's things, every year it's like a creative concept. I like what they're doing. Let's see, the Valley, you got the star, but I do like what they're doing with that. Let's see, Portland Trail Blazers, another plaid concept. Is this another Jack Ramsey jersey? They're doing a lot of plaid for a tribute to the coach, but man, think of something else. There's gotta be something else in Portland. I mean, one year they had the carpet, but they tend to just do the same stuff. Rip City, I think that was last year's. They put coordinates here. I wonder what the coordinates mean, but I don't know. It might look good. It might not. Let's see. Sacramento Kings. It looks like they're doing a throwback to the old Kings jerseys. 100 years of royalty. Cincinnati Royals. It's like a throwback kind of feel to it, so it might be interesting. I'm wondering what that side panel has. Does it have like a king's crown or whatever? Who knows, but looks like more of a throwback kind of mixtape jersey that they had. A concept they had before. And then San Antonio Spurs. They had a white version of this last year. Looks like they have like minty green, same script, peach, green, maybe a desert kind of look to it, but I'm trying to figure out how is it green? Let's see, last year's design, celebrated 55th. I don't know, we'll see what the storytelling looks like, but not my thing at all. Toronto Raptors, they brought back the logo, 15. I wonder if they'll keep it 15 for all the jerseys, or if they change the numbers for each jersey, just a little small one. I like it. We'll see how they do that one. So basically, it's like a classic edition, modern twist, gigantic Raptor. We the North, Toronto Raptors. This logo is hard to beat. I like it. I like it. I want to see how they execute it, but man, I just wish I had a player I actually liked. Then we go Utah Jazz. No creativity again. Of course, they're just riding out this mountain waves. I mean, it's pretty much every year. Yeah. I know they had a rough rebrand. They went from that highlighter yellow. They might as well stick with something that works. So they're like, they got other things to fix. Then we got Washington Wizards. So last year they were paying tribute to like, man, I can't even remember, but it was like copper and oxidation. That's like the design on the sides, the little trim. District of Columbia, Washington Wizards. flip the color. So this year, it seems like they just flip the colors. All right, so final thoughts. If these are gonna be official, just by looking at it right now, I feel like there was a lot of misses, and I felt like there was a lot of lack of creativity. I know making it every year is gonna be difficult, but maybe you should just make it every few years, kind of like what baseball's doing. Just take a look at how Nike and the MLB operates. With these City Connect jerseys, it's like every few years and then they change it. Well, they're starting to change it. So maybe if they just kept the fire ones for a few years, maybe 2 years, try that. You don't have to like force a concept or do something kind of like mid and just like flip the colors. Like, I don't know. That's just me as a collector. Don't get me wrong, some of them seem to look nice. I mean, Toronto is one that sticks out to my head. Phoenix, I always think they do a good job, but we'll see how everything's executed and what kind of like storytelling they're gonna put behind it. But what do you guys think about the jersey? Let me know in the comments below. Comment your favorite one and your least favorite, and the most hideous one, because that would be very interesting to see what everyone thinks. But hey, thanks again for watching, guys, and on to the next video. Let's see if these turn out well. I don't know.